Yeah.
So I have filed an writ application, my lord, against surface proceeding, my lord.
What is it?
Writ petition, my lord, against surface proceeding 13-4 notice has been issued, my lord. 45 days limitation will be expired on 13th, my lord, next month. My lord. So I pray, my lord, letter may be listed tomorrow, my lord.
Monday.
Meet your lordship. Lordship, I'm praying for listing of two writ appeals tomorrow, your lordship. A connected matter arising out of the same judgment is already listed tomorrow, lordship. So I pray that these two matters may also be taken up together, your lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship? I'd like to mention a listing of a writ appeal, Lordship, relating to non-payment of financial petition. It may be listed for orders on Monday, Lordship.
Okay.
Much obligation.
Item 1 and 2, for orders.
My lord, can it be taken up with something? Senior counsel is in the.
What is this IA about?
Well, for some interim order,
Huh?
the council is better. This is better.
No, what interim?
My lord, actually,
Senior
my lord, Mr. K. Chaudhary is there. He's in another court, my lord. He will come. Can after some time, my lord.
Let it come tomorrow there, tomorrow, lordship.
Tomorrow will be difficult for me.
No difficult, then after some time.
After some time, or you want,
Or-
we can have it on Monday.
Monday,
Just-
Monday, lordship.
Monday.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then on request by the parties?
Yes.
On request by the parties, lose the matter on.
Monday.
Monday is what? 9.
Nine.
9.
Highly opposed.
Item 3,
Delay.
Good delay, my lord. Delay, my lord.
But Mr. S.K. Mehdi, London CGC for the applicants. Issue notice. The applicant to take steps for service of notice on the sole opposite party by registered post within 1 week is the performance.
item 4,
There is a dilemma to 8 days.
How many respondents?
Your Lordship, I had actually filed a caveat,
Oh,
maybe because I filed a caveat way back in October, 3 months time went elapsed.
oh.
I have otherwise been served a copy of the writ appeal. I don't have any objection with regards to the delay, Your Lordship. I don't want to unnecessarily prolong the whole issue.
Okay, heard S.K. Mehdi, London Council for the applicants. Mr. D. Bora, London Council. Enters appearance on behalf of the 1 to 15.
Your Lordship, there's basically, there's one problem here.
Yes,
Uh,
1 to 15, my lord.
Because I am representing only some of the respondents here, because I had talked with the clients. Respond number, I'm not in contact with respond numbers 9, 11, 12, and 13, because some of them have expired by now. So I'm
Right.
not sure who had actually expired. So that is the problem.
Then notice has to go
Notice has to go to this
9, 11, 12, and 13.
9, 11, 12, 13, as well as 1.
1 also.
1 also.
Then we issue notice.
Issue
Then
notice
you
on-
can say heard so and so for the applicants, huh? Issue notice. Mr. D. Bora, Leonard Council. Enters appearance on behalf of the appeal party. 2 to 8, comma 10 and 14 and 15. Oh. Applicants to take steps for service of notice on the respondents 11, 12, and 30 by register 9. No, 1, 9, 11, 12, and 13 by registered post ID within 1 week. List after 4 weeks.
High level.
Your Lordship.
item 5,
I'm here for the application, madam.
Hmm?
I'm here for the application, madam. Oh, sorry, okay.
Yes.
Major movie timing, Lordship.
We don't
This
have any
is a
objection
case of
regarding this.
inflictment only.
Yes, madam.
Kindly.
But then you'll have to implement not as a respondent too. But as respondent number. Three. You'll have to include as respond number three. Okay. Third MS,
As suit.
then the counsel for the petition, for the applicant. Why, also heard Mr.
W Ahmed, madam. W Ahmed,
W. Ahmed, then the standing counsel.
application, madam.
A
On behalf of
petition.
B Chaudhary. B Chaudhary, madam.
Okay, then counsel appearing on behalf of B. Chowdhury, then the standing counsel, ABDCL.
Yes, madam.
Stop. Respond number, opposite party number one. Stop by this application. The applicant is praying for impletion of so and so, huh? Page 5, 8A. As party respond number three. In contempt case
142.
number 142 of 2024. Stop. Para. Then the standing counsel ABTCL has no objections. This court has also perused a cause shown in the present application and is satisfied. And importantly, the prayer for inclusion is allowed.
Copy
Hmm?
maybe served to us, madam. We didn't receive the copy of contempt case petition. We didn't receive the copy of contempt petition.
That notice will go. Is a contempt petition.
Yes.
How APDCL is a party?
Petition, my lord, maybe we didn't receive the copy also. That's why we did. Ma'am, respond number 3 is chief engineer, general manager, he's from APDCL, my lord, that's right.
You are appearing on the newly implemented respondent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then. How can you have ABDCL as a contender? Am I correct on page 2? Even in the contempt petition. There's no respondent too. No, your contempt petition is not maintainable. You have to amend your cost item. Let her senior come. Cancel the order.
Item 6. In this case, a clear-cut order passed by the district magistrate lordship, can you see page 26 for a moment? A limited prayer, my lord, despite the order has been passed in respect of attachment of the property invoking section 14, surfacing. But because the lack of coordination between the police authority and DM, it could not be executed. The order was passed on 28/10/2024. Lordship, page 26, man. The order was passed on 28/10/2024.
Have you
and
taken
it was
steps?
marked to the commissioner of police, my lord. But the police is not assisting, that's why, my lord, it could not be executed. Now, lordship, in this regard, the Supreme Court is very much clear that within.
No, 1 minute. Let the notice,
My lord,
with the notice is complete.
My lord, notice is complete. But only that limited page that the direction will be given to the respondent 2 and 3 to execute the order, my lord, within a time frame, my lord.
Only after hearing them, where are they?
My lord, government advocate.
Who appeared in the earlier?
My government advocate, my lord, 2 and 3.
Chips, we yet to receive a copy. The letters are ready to be sent. They have not gone out in the office. Extra copies have not been received by us. That is the reason the letters are ready, lying in the file.
Oh, it's not gone.
Yes, my lord, it
You
is not
furnish a
in the
copy.
office.
Lordship,
Yes,
otherwise,
Chamarial and the council for the petition shall furnish extra copy of the writ petition to MS
Ex Sharma.
S. Sharma, Leonard Government Advocate within the course of the day. Huh?
today will furnish.
Within the course of the day.
Lordship, only humble prayer, lordship, matter is getting, lordship, kindly fix it next week, my any day.
Now, when?
It is
Tuesday?
limited prayer, my lord, we have.
Tuesday?
Tuesday, no, well,
Tuesday.
can it be on Thursday? Subject to the convenience of the Honorable Court.
12.
Thursday.
Light.
Item 9 for orders.
Yes. My lord, in this case, what has happened, the honorable single judge, my lord, has held that under the act.
No, let me submit this, my.
No, okay. In item 9, already notice has been issued,
No.
my lord. And we have not received any copies also till now.
No, my lord,
In item 9.
We are on item 9.
yes,
Notice.
my lord, item 9,
Notice has already been issued.
item 9 is connected to item 7 and 11. I'm coming to that, my lord. But before that, what I'm submitting, here is a case where the honorable single judge, my lord, has held that under the scheme of the Act, Cooperative Societies Act, the registrar does not have any power to interfere with, my lord, the removal of the secretary of the society. Now, my lord, the honorable single judge, my lord, while holding the same, my lord, in fact, did not take into consideration other, my lord, orders or judgments which the coordinate bench had taken a contrary view. And now what has happened? Now this particular judgment does not settle the law because there are conflicting judgments or orders, my lord. Now the coordinate benches, my lord, having regard to these judgments, are taking judicial notices, my lord, and are passing, my lord, identical orders. So in that view of the matter, my respectful submission is, my lord, this judgment, my lord, should be stayed. And until, my lord, it is decided by the division bench, in view of the conflicting judgments, my lord, this judgment cannot hold the fee. I am placing one judgment.
Yeah,
There are two
yeah.
judgments, my lord.
Well, I have to file objection, my lord. Notice has already been issued, my lord. And no copies in this item I have been received.
My lord,
In the writ appeal.
In the read appeal.
stay application was not considered. And I request your
Yes.
lordship to take, my lord, item 7 and 11.
Yeah,
My lord, these
together,
are
my
identical matters. Lordship will take up 3 matters together.
Together,
Because-
my lord,
Let me
any other
submit,
day.
please.
Yes, any other
Let
time.
me submit. My lord, these two judge, my lord, the matters.
Okay, Talukdar, what we can do,
Yes,
you finish a copy to him.
yes.
Hmm?
No, leaving aside, my lord, this item. Leaving aside this item,
Whatever it is,
my lord,
we'll take up the matter on Monday,
my lord.
along with all these connected matters, and pass appropriate.
My
order.
lord, in the
But
connect,
at least give him a copy.
no, even if I don't argue in this case,
Hmm.
in the connected matters, my lord, the judgment of, my lord, this particular case is part of the records of item 7 and, my lord, 11. At
Hmm.
least in those two cases, my lord, my learned friend can argue. Even if I don't argue in this case, my lord. Because
Item 7, I am appealing for the appellate.
Because what has happened, that judgment in 7 and 11, my lord, is based on this impugned judgment. And coordinate benches, my lord, are taking note of, my lord, this judgment, where there are already, my lord, contrary view are holding the field.
In item 9.
Yes.
So what we'll do, Talukdar,
My lord,
Chaudhary, we'll list all these, club up all these, list all these matters
My lord.
on Monday,
my lord.
then we'll pass our orders.
My lord,
Doesn't
correct.
better take.
Let it on Wednesday, my lord.
No,
At least I
no,
will
on Monday,
file
man.
objection, man. Wednesday.
On Monday, my lord.
So I will,
My lord, this is a
We
question
left
of
on
law.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay.
Heard Mr. S.K. Talukdar, learned counsel for the, we are on the IA, isn't it?
I'm on the IA, my lord.
On the, for the applicants. Mr. B. Sinha, learned counsel. Appearing on behalf of
My lord, the private respondent number, my lord, 1 and 2.
the opposite parties 1 and 2.
Yes.
Press for a short time to file objections. Press allowed, list on 11th.
Yes. And my lord, item 7, na?
7.
7 and 11 are same, my lord.
Okay, then
Identical.
this one,
Yes.
there's a list
Together, it
letter
should
on
come together.
11th.
My lord, in those, my lord, we have served copy there and he is appealing for the caveat.
He's caveator in those cases.
Oh.
In 7-11, no notice was, notice may issued, my lord.
No, not that way, not that way.
Let it come up
I am
on.
the appellant
Okay,
and he
okay.
cannot pray for a notice.
Yes.
Okay. Just say item 7, heard PK Roy Chowdhury, learned counsel for the petition on request made by Mr. B. Sinha. Learned counsel for the,
Caveat.
Caveator.
Caveat.
for the caveat, list
And respondent number 1 and 2 in item number 9.
11.
Are you 11 number? 11? And 11 is identical. In that case, my lord, the department is the appellant. Item 11.
Okay,
And my learned friend is the caveator.
okay. Same. But SK Talukdar, you are the Council for
Yes,
the
standing counsel, my lord, of the department.
standing council, cooperative department for the appellants. Same order on this.
My lord, because in 7 and 11, copy has already been served.
So,
Okay.
deeply
11,
obliged.
11.
It will come for admission hearing, my lord.
My lord,
No, it will come as it is.
Yes,
It
yes,
will come out
correct,
on
correct.
11.
it will come on 11.
Yeah,
All right, my lord.
My lord, 11 is, my lord,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. 11 is not Tuesday, my lord. 10th is Tuesday.
Oh, 10, 10, 10.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Item 10.
All the others. Okay.
May I please your lordship, this IA is for early hearing of the contempt case, which is fixed on, in the month of July.
See that contempt order was passed on 4/4/2025 on your request. You got the contempt case adjourned on 4/4/2025 and this got listed in the month of July.
Yes, your lordship.
You could have made a prayer for listing it in June. It was on your prayer that the case was adjourned.
As the petitioner is not well, that's why.
I'm not talking about the petitioner. You are the counsel who adjourned the matter on 4/4/2025.
I have been newly engaged. Earlier council has given the consent.
Okay. When were you engaged?
Newly, in the month, in this month only.
In the contempt case.
Your
MS
J. Bush.
J. Baisha, learned counsel, submits that she has been newly engaged by the petitioner in the present contempt case. And also submits that there is some urgency in the matter. Stop. Anybody?
I'm for the respondent bank, respondent number 5 and 6.
You have any objections for early hearing? Mr. R.K.D. Chowdhury, learned counsel, appears for respondent 1 and 2. You, Mr. R. Barwal, learned counsel, appears for the respondent number 3, and Mr.
H. Buragohan
H. Bora Gohan
for
for the
respondent number 5 and 6.
5 and 6. No. Accordingly, when do you want? List on
Any convenient date.
okay. 18th of June. Oh. Okay. Sorry, we have the order passed in the IA, in the main contempt case. I is not this person.
Item 14, order.
Look, this matter was closed based on the undertaking given by the state.
Now they are starting to
Again.
trim the trees.
Yes.
Taika.
Lordship, when these kind of cases are filed, an attempt has to be made to find out what is the truth before coming to the court, but that exercise has not been done. But we appreciate they have bring it to the notice of this honorable court. So what we are doing, Lordship, not a single tree in the campus of Dighalipukhuri is being touched. The earlier case was that the department is going to approve or cut down the trees within the campus of Dighalipukhuri. Now, we have abandoned that plan. There will be no flyover constructions in the Dighalipukhuri area. One arm will definitely come to the front, but that area there are no Dighalipukhuri trees. So what we are doing, we have identified, we have in fact shortened the original plan of the length of the flyover, this flyover. So now what we have found out, to complete the work within the modified plan, we have to uproot and we have to cut down several trees. But this does not belong to Dighalipukhuri area. Where it belongs? In the AGP office. In the Gopinath block, AGP office, Lordship knows that. AGP 7 number of big trees we have to touch. There are existing. Then Guwahati University campus is there after AGP office. 6 numbers, 4 big trees, 2 number of small trees. Then the industry department startup building, there are 2 big trees. Then Pragjutika, 4 number of big trees. Textile Institute, 29 numbers, 14 big and 15 small trees. Then there is a Jagaran Press Club, nothing has to be touched because there are no such trees. Archaeological Society, 9 numbers of big trees. Rabindra Bhavan, 20 numbers of trees, 10 big, 10 small. And museum, 23 number of big trees. These are optional. Whether we want to uproot or not, that we have to decide at a later stage. Now, what is the present status? Number of trees identified for transplantation. We are not cutting any. If Lordship is pleased to come to the first page of this paper, we have engaged DIMTC services from South Delhi for doing the transplantation exercise. So we are not cutting, we are removing one tree from one place to another place. Now coming to the second page again, number of trees identified for transplantation, total number of 27 small trees and big trees 15 numbers, total is 77 trees we have to transplant. Number of trees to be transplanted, location identified. In the Textile Institute, 29 numbers of trees will be transplanted, 14 numbers big, 15 small. Rabindra Bhavan, 10 big. Dighalipukhuri, 10 numbers small. So this is the area.
You are saying that you have diverted from the Dighalipukhuri area.
We have there. What some trees from the other places will be transplanted in Dighalipukhuri area. We are planting. We are not removing.
Planting.
The small trees, 10 numbers, we are planting within Dighalipukhuri campus. So I hope they will not have any objection to that. Then Lachit Ghat, that is an area near the riverfront. Lachit Ghat is near Machkwa. There we have identified 28 number of big trees will be transplanted there. Number of trees already transplanted, small 15, big 5, total 20s. Location Textile Institute 20 we have already transplanted. Rabindra Bhavan nil, Dighalipukhuri nil, Lachit Ghat nil. Number of trees where branches are pruned and prepared for translocation. Rabindra Bhavan 10 numbers. So this is the status. I would like to file a affidavit on these facts. So there is whatever they have shown apprehension, that is not based on ground realities.
Below this business of transplantation, it has been reported by Forest Research Institute, Dehradun. They have submitted a report to the Ministry of Environment, Forest, Government of India that this is not feasible. Let us not build castle in the air, Milord. This translocation business is not feasible. Now, Milord, end of the day, there was an undertaking given to the Honorable Court. Now, was it not necessary to seek a leave from this Honorable Court if your efforts are so honest, so bona fide? Well, what is this, Milord? You file an affidavit before the court and the other day you make a U-turn and you try to defend such actions. Well, at end of the day, every matter is not to be defended. There are some matters which can be left to the court. Now, here is a case. Please come to the affidavit, Milord, which they gave earlier in the earlier occasion. Now, which was recorded in the order. Please come to page 16, Milord, of the IA. The deponent states that the matter was taken up at the highest level, and accordingly on 5/11/24, the Honorable Chief Minister has announced about realignment of the proposed flyover without affecting the 2 sides of the Dighalipukhuri pond and the trees standing therein. As per the proposal, the design of the flyover has been modified, and now one side of the bridge will start from Lamb Road Point at GNB Road, and other side will start from GNB Road near Rabindra Bhavan Point resulting both the banks of the Digholi Pukhuri and trees will not be affected in any manner whatsoever. The realignment of the flyover has been decided and necessary survey and preparatory works are going on for the new design, and the same is not yet finalized. It is pertinent to reiterate in the most categorical terms that not a single tree on the bank of Digholi Pukhuri will be affected under the modified design of alignment of the proposed flyover in question. Now, having noticed this, my lord, what this honorable court said was, now the last para, needless to say, if in future petitioners or any other vigilant citizen feels that the stand taken in the affidavit by the state is not adhered to, he or she may be free to approach this court by way of an appropriate proceeding. So in terms of the liberty granted by this honorable court, we are before your lordships. Now, what was the undertaking given to the court? That trees will not be affected in any manner whatsoever. May not be in the immediate, just on the bank of the both the, Digholi Pukhuri tank, my lord. But how far is it? Please come to the page number 19, my lord. 19, no? 20. Sorry, page number 18, my lord. Now, left-hand side towards the bottom is the Digholi Pukhuri, my lord. Then the first circle on the right, that is the museum. And the second box slightly above is the Rabindra Bhavan. Now, what is the difference? So what is the difference, my lord? And why are you doing stealthily at night? Why citizens have to come at 11:30 at night to find out some mischievous activities are going on? Therefore, my lord, lordship will take judicial notice of this flagrant violation of this honorable court's order and the undertaking given to this honorable court and ask them to maintain a status quo, my lord, and they should not take any action until further orders. Enough is enough. We have seen enough of development.
Lordship, I would like to respond now.
Respond to
I would like to respond because when certain absurd submissions are made, I have to respond. Although it will be also sounding absurd. This kind of work with this agency, that DMTC services, how a transplantation will take place at 10:30 when all the people are moving in that street, one of the busiest street in the, why the flyover is being planned?
Mr. Chowdhury, in the affidavit that you have filed, which you have just read.
They haven't filed any affidavit.
No, in the PIL,
Ha.
which has been extracted.
Yes, yes.
There it says that it is only the Digholi Pukhuri.
Yes, Lordship, they are putting and adding words now.
My lord, that is right. But we have shown from the map. No, my lord, kindly see this sentence. And trees will not be affected in any manner. May not be in the. Well, how far is the distance from Digholi Pukhuri to the Rabindra Bhavan, my lord? Just across the road. How far is the, my lord, Lamb Road point from the Digholi Pukhuri? May not be 50 meters also. And my lord, Rabindra Bhavan is maybe 10 meters. That's the other side of the road. My lord, we have brought to your lordship's notice. Now it is for your lordships to take a call.
So now my submission is very clear. It has to be done at night, not at 10:30 or during the daytime when there is heavy traffic movement on the
Okay,
street.
that part we're not
So
interested.
these kind of absurd submissions are being made before this honorable court. That's why I have to respond. And these are live telecasted also. So in newspaper, the story will be different. That's why I have to clarify it, number one. Number two, if we read this sentence, because we have to give we had given an undertaking, every word is important to the government. The deponent states that the matter was taken up at the highest level, and accordingly on 5/11/2024, the Honorable Chief Minister Assam has announced about realignment of the proposed flyover without affecting two sides of Digholi Pukhuri Pond. Very categorical. We cannot increase the geography now. And the trees standing therein. The whole case was that trees are to be uprooted or it has to be removed from Dighalipur. That was the subject matter. Now they are trying to expand. In Assam, lot of construction. When the flyover was made in Joo Road area, about 200 trees were cut. Now the benefits are being reaped. But we are following the 2000 rules of the forest department. If we cut one tree, against that 10 tree has to be planted. In Assam, not only 10 times, we have planted crores of trees in Assam during the course of last 3 years.
Okay.
So now they cannot add words in this undertaking. What they are saying that we cannot do or uproot any trees in the other areas also. They are trying to expand it. Assam government has given a conscious undertaking before this honorable court that within the now one tree, because of the recent rain and thunderstorm, one tree has fallen down within the campus of Dighalipur. Nobody is daring to touch it also. The GMC went, said, we will not touch it. Everybody is not touching it, but we have to cut it. It has already grounded.
Okay.
So Lordship may not be plus to pass any interim order. There is absolutely no requirement of any interim order.
No, we want you to record your statements.
Yes,
what you have
Lordship.
done today by way of an affidavit.
Yes, Lordship.
So that it is clear.
It is clear.
On the
That's
next,
what,
on the next
when
thing.
I was getting telephonic instruction,
that-
I want that written one.
That affidavit,
I'll file.
we are not
Because
going
I volunteered it, Lordship.
we are not going to give you a long time.
One day, Monday.
Fine, that's
No
fine.
issues. If Lordship wants to take it tomorrow also. Lordship, let the matter be taken up tomorrow also. I'll file the affidavit.
Then a senior counsel assisted by Mr.
And that's why I have taken a written instruction from them.
B Rajpal.
V.
V.
Rajpal, learned counsel for the applicant. Stop.
Because I know what kind of news will come out in the newspaper tomorrow.
Mr. D. Saikyo, learned additional agent, learned advocate general Assam. Shall file an affidavit. List now, 9th. 9th will take up.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Once your affidavit comes, it
Yes.
becomes easier for this court to
Absolutely.
pass orders.
That's right. Everything should be in black and white. Therefore, the undertaking which was given will not remove a single tree from Dighalipur. We are fully committed to that undertaking. We do not want to play with the honorable court. We honor the court. We do not say anything against the court at any level.
Whatever it is. we'll
Milord,
say.
instead of 9, let it be 10, Milord.
Okay.
9, some difficult.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Item 8.
Affidavit.
Which time to file my affidavit, my lord? I've sent it.
My lord, what is the problem is that, my lord, they have, the process of selection was in a halt, my lord, due to that code of conduct. Now, my lord, they have initiated the.
Similar matter, we fix it on 23rd, isn't it?
My lord.
Yesterday. We'll fix it on 23rd this matter.
My lord, only, our, my lord, respectful submission before my lord is that, my lord. My lord, what they are doing, they are proceeding with the selection process now, my lord.
No,
the
Boyan,
My lord,
a similar matter came up yesterday.
mathematics, my lord. This is for.
Yeah,
mathematics.
science teachers.
are different.
Huh?
Subjects are a bit different. But
Science teachers.
No, here we have challenged a particular rule, my lord.
So that's why, in that other writ petition also,
My lord, my
the
lord.
rule was challenged.
My
We said interim will be considered on 23rd,
23rd.
so we fixed.
Then, my lord, I
Third,
observed that also in my case. also.
Boyan, learned counsel for the petition. Mr. R. Majumdar, learned standing counsel resolution department, praised for another 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Praise allowed, list the matter on 23rd.
Interim may be considered on that.
Pray for interim shall be considered on the
Fine.
next week.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Item 12.
What is 12? Oh.
My pleasure. This is the case, my lord, where the position was sought to be taken.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Your lordship, yesterday one statement has been made that there are 5 loan accounts, of which 2 loan accounts were unsecured and the 3 were secured. And it is a very categorically submission that these 2 accounts should be removed from the section 14 order, which is the last annexures of the writ petitions. But in said connection, we have gotten instructions. All the 5 loan accounts were secured loan accounts. It is not an unsecured loan. And for the remaining 2 loan accounts, we have also initiated section 13(2) notice which is with me right now, Your Lordship.
Then Barboya, you approach
So, my lord,
DRT.
let them file affidavit, my lord.
You approach DRT instead of filing affidavit and
My lord,
wasting time
this-
here.
My lord,
You
they are,
approach the DRT, that's better.
no, my lord, their submission be recorded, my lord.
Yes, yes, Your Lordship, my submissions will be recorded.
That if it is secured loan, my lord, without issuing 13(2), in the advanced stage, they cannot take, my lord, possession. If they say.
No,
if
Your
it is-
Lordship, there is no advance stage. These are the notices on 1/10/2024. We have issued this 13(2) notice.
Let them
because
give
these
the,
are
my lord,
two
property
vehicle loans.
details, my lord. This is not indicated, my lord.
Barboya, that is traveling beyond the writ petition.
Yes, Your Lord.
Lordship
This
will
is
see, it,
very
my lord,
clear.
there is no details. Which loan account, which property has been mortgaged.
Everything has been mentioned. It is one is Fortuner and another is Tanker. It is not.
Barboya, you approach.
This is not related to 43, my lord. Lordship, kindly have a look, my lord. Lordship, kindly have a look.
Your
This is
Lordship, we
page
can approach
43,
the
my lord.
DRT is
I'll go to
competent to
DRT, my lord. Let them act upon, my lord. Lordship, kindly see page 43. That is
Yes.
different. This is different.
This is with regard to your three secured loans,
Yes, secured loan.
correct?
Yes, my lord.
And the other one, where was that?
This
Where
is
the- where
related
the
to
deputy
land, my lord.
commissioner-
That is related to
Your Lordship, the question is of secured, not land or Fortuner.
secured asset.
Section 2N says about the hypothecation and 2ZC says about the security.
For
interest.
that, my lord, they will take away my property, my lord.
Yes, yes, we will take away.
Without following due procedure of law, my lord. Page 43 says about the secured assets. That is my immobile property.
Here's only one bank account, where the other account?
Which one you are looking? Your Lordship, number one is the 405469666.
Oh, that's fine.
That is, we have,
That you have reflected in para one.
yes, Your Lordship, that is vehicle loan.
Oh,
That is 1/10/2023,
oh,
24 lakhs.
oh, correct.
This is unsecured and para 5 of my notice, hypothecation of vehicle Toyota Fortuner.
Oh,
And next one is the Tata LPT is a tanker. That is loan account 378670405.
where is that? Where is that tanker?
Yes, here.
Oh, that's a separate one.
Separate. Your Lordship, we have issued 313(2) notice.
Okay.
That
One
will
is
take
against the
its own
land
course,
and
sir.
other two is against the Fortuner and LPT.
My lord, circle officer was directed to what, my lord? Lordship, kindly see
Your
page
Lordship, all
50.
these are unnecessary exercise, Your Lordship. My
Circle
this
officer saying,
specific
my lord.
submissions was
Yes.
made before Your Lordship.
So
But
both,
it is an
both these
unsecured
accounts
loan.
are secured loans.
But by way of documents, we are proving that these are the secured loan.
This is not connection with the land, my lord.
Your Lordship,
This
it
is not connected
connection
with
the
the
borrower, Your Lordship.
land is the mortgage property against which I have taken loan. They have issued a notice. We are taking records of that. These two loans is a vehicle loan or whatsoever. They cannot clap, my lord, in this law.
They have to make a
Secured.
statement in the writ petition first.
So separate 13(2) notices were issued.
Let them take 13(2), my lord, but they cannot take away my
Barboya.
property basing on these two car loan, my lord.
Barboya, you approach the DRT. Instead of passing a dismissal order from this court.
My lord, I'll approach the DRT, of course, my lord. Till then, my lord,
No, no, no. This court cannot pass it.
They can
Mistake.
even file today and matter will be taken.
Oh, you
tomorrow
file it
itself.
today?
today, my lord.
Or tomorrow you can file it. You withdraw this and then we'll give you
No, my
liberty.
lord, lordship give some observation to approach, my lord. Otherwise, there will
Mr.
be-
Jay Barboya and the counsel for the petitioner. Press for this, press for withdrawal of this writ petition with liberty to approach the appropriate forum. Mr. M. Sharma, Leonard, Standing Counsel,
Central Bank of
appears for the Central Bank of India.
If any delay occurred, my lord, that may not be taken.
That with petition.
Some observation, my lord.
With liberty as grateful. Stop.
My lord, if delay occurred, my lord, there is, that part, my lord, may be.
Lordship, it is
Because
up
they
to
have
them to
given
set-
now,
It is up to them to satisfy.
No, no, not they are giving them now. Your client must have received it.
some copy got.
Yes. Both. Both.
Item 5.
এটা মোক দিয়া না WhatsApp কৰি দিম নম্বৰ আছে মোৰ
Yes, please.
Lordship, as per a registry note dated 22/4/2025, that reflects
Where?
registry note, Lordship.
In the contempt.
Yes, contempt. Registry note dated 22/4/2025. That reflects, Lordship,
22 for 1, yeah.
22/4/2025. So that contender number 2 has been placed under suspension, and even he was not holding that post. So that is why, Lordship, we had to file this.
That's fine. That's fine. I was going to pass, we were going to pass an order. But then come to your cost title in the contempt case.
Yes, that has been amended, Lordship.
Where?
We have filed amended cost title, Lordship, earlier. Now this again, this required to be this present income and required to be included, Lordship.
No,
And
no,
that-
that's fine. That infringement we understand.
Yes.
But then in your contempt, you have made the APTCL as a contender.
Yes.
Can the APTCL be a contempt? It has to be in person.
And that is subsequently we added the person. That was the mistake initially we did.
You
And
added the person,
thereafter-
that's fine.
Thereafter,
Can we proceed with, along with this contempt with the respondent number 1 in the cost title?
no, Lordship. That has to be, one has to be strike out from the
Oh,
from that. That is one. Well, subsequently, it has been means we were asked to file naming the contender. Accordingly, we did it, but that has been left out. So the APDSL that has to be strike out, Lordship.
then you'll have to file another IA for correction of the cost title in the contempt case
Another I
before we implement this.
before. All right, Lordship. We'll do that.
MSD Song Leonard Counsel for the petitioner. Prays for 1 week time.
Lordship may fix a date, Lordship.
That's why he prays for a week's time
Yes.
to file an appropriate application for amendment of the cost title in the contempt case. Praise a lot. List on, when do you want?
After a week, Lordship, any date.
After a week, today is what? With Thursday. Okay, 13th 13th of June, that's a 1 week.
16, Lordship.
Okay, 16th.
I'm obliged clear.
That's all. Okay, question.